5 years ago, players didn't really have the ability to be able to choose where they were playing. They didn't have the free agency. We weren't able to have that choice of where to play, getting raises, and having that freedom of moving from team to team. We were able to get that in 2015, which was an incredible step for the Players Association, players across the league. And it's shown, it's helped several guys, but we want to improve that even more. We want to make it more accessible, more of use to more players.
Prior to 2015, pretty much MLS had control over every facet of you, whether you played your contract out, whether you should have thought you'd been free, whether you were waived. They had full control over everything that happened to you, which really isn't fair to every player that comes into this league. So in 2015, we were able to break that barrier. And
I think free agency is important for players because everyone should be able to choose where they want to work, especially once they've had a certain amount of experience in the league. I was around before when free agency wasn't a thing, and I think we made a big step last time, just having some form of free agency. But I think the next step is getting it available to more people. It's not always a money decision for people and their families. There's other things that go into where people want to live, and I think people should have the right to be able to choose that.
Having free agency is hugely important for players, just being able to have the best standard of living possible, making sure their family and personal lives are happy on and off the field, and also making sure they're in the best work environment. And being able to get to a team where you feel happy and comfortable is only going to allow for the best possible performances.
As we've seen, a player that's happier off the field produces better product on the field. So having a happier player is better for the league. So I think free agency goes beyond the player having rights. It also gives the player a little more satisfaction off the field.
Free agency is really important because it basically is just players getting to choose where they want to live, what clubs they want to play for, and it also is going to increase the competitiveness of the league a lot because at some point clubs are going to have to start recruiting players, improving their infrastructure, making sure that they're a desirable place for players to want to go play.
I think it will help the league improve as well. It improves the competition amongst the teams to get the best free agents possible. It makes it fair for everyone across the league in terms of being compensated for what they're worth and being able to choose where they play. So the increased fairness and competition will really help the league move forward, and us players really believe that it's beneficial to both the teams and the players.